Thornton? Like the residence at Maui?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know residences.
Well, you went there, so
I didn't
figure it out.
I didn't live there. I don't even know the names of the buildings there.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Is it embarrassing?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I was a knowledge thief there. I just went there, got my knowledge, got out, boom. I didn't get tied up. Are we recording this now?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, that's terrible. Well, I suppose you're here to pick up your rewards. You must have heard of the reward I was providing to anyone who got rid of our problem.
Absolutely. For sure. What was the reward again?
What did you hear? It was.
Like 200 gold.
Well, you must be sadly mistaken.
That's what Sildar gave us.
I had offered 50 gold to anyone who dealt with the red brands.
Maybe we should just bring the red brands back. We can still get those cloaks.
Didn't the red brands get needed?
Not all of them.
Most of them.
Well, yes, you know. You have anything else you can give to us?
No.
Give me knowledge.
That's
Do you know
like
anything
10
about
gold
Gundren
each.
Rockseeker?
That's like
Or
10 gold
Cave,
each. That's like
Wave Echo Cave?
a week.
I've only heard of it in legend. Gundren, I know that I've met his brothers. They've come through here. They've said that Gundren was to come here, but I don't know what happened to him. I don't know where Wave Echo Cave is. I wish I did, though.
When did you see his brothers?
About a fortnight ago, they were through town. Is there anything else that I can help you with?
Do you actually know what was going on with the minor exchange?
We never went. We never went and killed things. I don't know. Do you anything else you know is going on in town? Like I know we're like there's some banshees and some orcs, and like the red brands, but we took care of that.
Well, I've heard of the orcs. I know that if you go to see the town master, he has a reward for someone that deals with that threat.
Oh. Have you lost it? Did you lose anything like valuable to the red brands? We found a bunch of stuff, and we're just trying to, anyone is missing something, we can return to them.
No, luckily I've not had much trouble with the red brands myself.
Why are you a red brand?
No.
Good question.
Can I see if I trust her?
Yeah.
Sure. Insight.
Yeah, my insight's really bad, guys. 11?
Okay. You trust her?
Alright, I trust her. I trust her, guys.
Have you ever heard of Cragmaw Castle?
I've heard of it, and I know that it has something to do with the red brands. I've overheard some of the red brands talking about it. I don't know the location myself. I know that there's goblins there, and I know that, as I'm sure you found in the castle or in the red brands hideout, they do have goblin servants working for them. They would probably know the location. You didn't
Even a rough
find
direction?
out?
I guess we murdered all the red brands before we asked them about anything.
Not even a rough direction?
Seems a good way to go. Murder everything else.
She just gestures to the north towards Neverwinter Woods.
For what?
She says, I know it's in Neverwinter Woods, but that's not much to go on. I'm sure if you found a goblin in this area, most of them are associated with the tribe or most of them are associated with the Cragmaws, and they would likely know.
Okay.
We can
Thanks.
go back and...
Yeah, we might as well go back and... Well, we never actually got to the castle. We just, fucked up shit underneath. Alright, well, I think we should just, maybe take our gold and get out of here. I mean, like, gold is gold, I guess.
Well, though you do seem a little bit ungrateful, I will give you the gold that I promised you.
Why? I don't understand if they weren't bugging you, why you're offering a reward.
They didn't specifically steal anything from me, but I want this town to prosper.
Why?
What are you to this town?
I work in the miners' exchange. I run the miners' exchange.
Who's good wisdom? Does anyone have good wisdom?
I have.
Yeah.
Alright.
I see myself as a possible future leader for this town. And so I want to inherit a town that is not burnt to the ground
All right.
or filled with
Just
broken
curious.
people. Do you not believe me?
No, I was just curious.
Okay.
Thank you for explaining. And
Thumb
thank
could
you
shake
for
her
the
a little
reward.
bit to see
She's
if
like, can't a girl help a town
You can
out?
roll for insight if you don't trust her. You
No,
think that there's something
I just said I was
weird
grateful.
going on. Okay, so you guys got 50 gold pieces. And Halia just kind of like... She seems to be a calculating woman. And she has given you very measured responses on what you've asked her.
Ask her if she has any sweet rolls or
Stole it.
jerky.
She says, I may have something. And she goes into a drawer. And she takes out some like dried fruit leathers.
Big toothy grin. Really happy.
And she gives you some paltry fruit leathers.
Just all of it.
And she goes, and just kind of looks at you with disdain.
Listen,
And she
lady.
says,
Thank you.
now, if we're done here, I have work to do.
Stop being so judgy.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
What would help you?
Well, I didn't have to give you a reward.
We didn't have to help you either.
Well, you didn't help me
You don't have to
necessarily.
be so sassy about it,
I
sass
didn't
machine.
ask that you do anything.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. As we're leaving, I just take a chair and push it over.
And she just goes, filth! As you guys
And I
leave.
cast Thaumaturgy to turn off all the lights.
I flip her off.
And you just like, hear her whispering to herself because like she has to clean up where like there's like muddy footprints and stuff. Her thumb is tracked it into her house.
Bitch.
Okay.
You get-
He would do.
We're gonna come back later and just
It's like our least
mayor.
liked person so far.
You
for
guys
no
really
reason.
hated her.
Bitch. I was more pissed at her than
Right?
bitch at the luck shrine who didn't give us
I
any
thought
luck.
she was
I know.
okay.
Jesus, I thought she was pretty
We
fucking
were kind of
sassy.
judging her.
Yeah, you guys
first
immediately
time.
came in
Yeah.
all judgy, not trusting.
We're kind of bad guys in this situation.
Okay, so you guys have left there and got some information about how you could possibly find out where Cragmaw Castle is located.
So is she the person we talked to at the miners' exchange? Is that what just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want to go back up to the castle to try and rustle some goblins, or do
Like
you
the
want to go
actual
to the
castle
orchard?
part instead
yeah.
of the cave?
We just walk over the front door instead of through the back.
Well, she just told you that that's likely where their hideout is.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily inside the castle per se, but you could go there.
All right. Do you guys want to go to the castle? We never saw the kid. There's probably some good loot in the castle.
Watch the castle be Cragmaw Castle.
You
Well-
also know that the first group that attacked you were Cragmaw goblins.
Yeah. You can go all the way back to that cave that sucked. But we're way more powerful now. We can probably take at least a couple of those dogs.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna drown.
You're still
Let's go and see, because if we can find the location of Cragmaw from them instead of having to go to the druid.
We're never going to leave this town.
You guys are stuck here.
It's our town. Fuck
Or
it.
we can go to the orchard and see what we find.
No, I'm good with anything.
Yeah.
I think it's only gonna take a second to go to the castle and just look around.
You guys are just like
Right.
hanging out outside the miners' exchange, having this
We
chat,
need to make
and
a
you just like
decision.
see from a window upstairs. She's like glaring
Hallia's
down.
looking at
Hallia's just like spitting on the ground inside of her house.
I just look up and laugh at her. I think let's decide. Like, thumbs up, go to the castle. Thumbs down, go to the orchard.
We hit things with pointy things in the castle.
Yeah.
Maybe.
There's
Look at these
probably-
goblins there. We can kill them.
Let's do that.
Don't
Okay.
tell them until after we ask.
Thumbs up, castle. Thumbs down, orchard. Wah!
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. Do you want to separate?
You can go eat all the apples.
He read it as orc hard, and he likes being hard.
So,
Pretty good.
Yeah, buddy.
That's on record.
Now we're recording this. Shit. Okay, so you guys make your way over to the manor, Tresendar Manor,
Oh yeah, that's what it's called.
which is not a castle, and I called it a castle. Sorry. And you enter the manor. Well, from the outside, how do you approach?
Just right up to the front door, I think.
Yeah, just walk right up.
We already took care of everything else. Like
Not even, but whatever.
So-
the one-eyed guy answered the door in a butler suit.
Can I be lagging behind, finishing off my stolen drink?
I'm going to
Stumbling a
scale the side of the building and check inside the windows.
You're gonna scale the side of the building. So as you approach, you notice, like, you recognize why she called it the castle, because this is more more of a castle than a house. There's like creeping vines going up the walls. It's stone built foundation and walled.
Yeah.
And it's pretty large. Relatively ramshackle at this point, though. But back in the day, it was probably owned by a very well-to-do person, possibly somebody who was involved in the Vandalver's Pact, or getting some of that sweet mining money from the Wave Echo Cave. But now it's just kind of a broken down manor.
We should buy it.
So,
Fixer upper.
Just to spite Halia.
so you wanted to scale the walls and look through a window, like on the second floor, or it's like a two-story structure.
Oh, okay.
So you probably
Seems
walk up to the
pretty dead. Like you don't really notice anything coming up, and it's like midday right now. It's like it's like 6. It's like 5ish or something like that.
And knock on the door. Is there a big knocker?
As she's climbing, you're knocking.
Yeah.
I guess so.
You don't hear anything. You climb.
Yeah.
Okay, make an athletics check, I suppose, or
Acrobatics.
acrobatics check.
Would you
I don't know if it's
acrobatics?
acrobatics. Would it be?
Might as well.
Climbing.
Climbing is acrobatics.
I don't know. I
Good
would
show.
think it could be one or the other.
Your lackluster enthusiasm for climbing.
You just get plus whatever to.
Sure. Well, make an acrobatics check. I'll say. I'll set a DC here. Okay, go ahead.
17.
Okay, so we're good.
Do I
You-
do it? Oh, you. Okay, you're good. Sorry. Well, it's alright. I don't need it.
What's up?
18.
You are
Whatever
up
it
there.
was.
So fresh after knocking the door, looks over and you've scrambled up like you're just hanging on the side of the building, hung onto a vine and peering through a window. Roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. 15. No, just 14. Sorry.
14?
Yeah.
Nothing seems to be strange there. It's dusty. Inside of the room that you're looking in, you see like a bedroll, but it doesn't look like it's been in it very, very long time. The bedroll's sheets have more dust on them than sheet.
All right. Guess I double backflip off the vines.
Okay. Make another acrobatics check.
Here's a 1.
I know. 17. Yeah.
You like
20-something.
you go for a double backflip, but you do a triple backflip,
Sick.
and you land in a handstand. And everybody's just like,
And I tell everyone, let's just storm in.
show off. Okay, so you guys are going to now enter.
Yep.
You guys are pretty confident that there's nothing going on in there. You enter the manor. I guess, what are you guys looking for?
Stuff / goblins.
Yeah.
Or anything they've
Weapons,
written on,
armor,
maybe? Or they wrote on?
goblins.
Okay.
Any sign of
Oh,
life.
can I use my thieves' cant to see if there's anything?
It's like you are checking to see if there's any writing in a language that is not in.
Just to see if there's anything like there as a warning or as like any kind of explanation that what might be around or inside.
Ooh, can I see that
Sure.
page again? What page is it?
Can I do that?
All the items? One.
So we're
You
just
don't really have any. There's no like
Maybe
reading or
page
anything
tag,
around there.
That whole chapter, actually.
we're just in this
There's
first
nothing?
room. I take it.
Yeah, you're just in the entryway in the foyer.
I do a perception check, see what's.
That's what I was gonna ask everybody to do, but Nancy wants to check for if there's
That's fine.
any fancy writing. Everybody
It
roll
doesn't
a
have to be
perception,
writing.
perception check.
It can be hidden messages.
Is it?
Mine's
It's not
28.
passive perception, just regular perception, eh?
22.
14.
15.
What do I add to this?
Your perception.
22.
Okay. So you guys are just basically spreading out throughout the house, and you're searching through the house. You guys don't really find anything. A bunch of dust, some kind of like copper pans and stuff like that. Nothing really of great value that is worth carrying.
Thub takes a sudden interest and thinks of a recipe that would require a copper pan, and so grabs one.
Okay, sure. Well, you guys are working together, and you found a doorway that leads to the basement that seems of interest to you. And you also found, like, underneath a bed, a sack that contained 15 gold pieces that you guys can share
Sweet.
in your search. You guys got really good at searching.
Tell the group that I'm not really interested in the gold, but I'm keeping this copper.
Okay, so you get a pan.
Saute.
You guys are just like, I got a pan, and he's like, fuck, I don't want that. Boom. You get 15 gold pieces, and you have found a door during your search that leads downwards. You guys kind of like have scoured the whole upstairs.
Hey guys, Thub wonders if that door downwards might possibly lead to those caverns that we were in earlier.
Probably.
Let's go visit our friend One Eye.
I'm thinking maybe that room with the water in it, because it had an upstairs.
Oh,
You
yeah,
should go
yeah.
check, sneaky deaky.
Alright, I'll go check it out. I'll open the door and see what I see.
So now we're gonna redraw the game.
I'm sure we can play it by ear.
So you enter.
Quick out of character question here. We're done with the manor itself at this point. We've scoured the entirety of it.
Yeah, you've looked through the
Floors.
manor. There's not really much going on there, but you know that likely that's where the Red Brand's hideout is underneath the manor, right?
Alright.
You
We
guys
knew that, yeah.
knew that because of where the
Mhm.
entrance was for
Mhm.
for the other place. So yeah, you go down the stairs a little bit.
I'm just like kind of sneaking to see if I can see anything or to see if it's a room we recognize from when we were already here.
Okay. So you are sneaking. Make a sneak check.
Stealth?
Stealth check.
Make a check.
Wow.
We're gonna run
Also-
into
I'm
it.
so
Sneaking.
stealthy. I've got 24.
It's gonna be like eyeball in his like bathroom.
Like the stealthiest fucking rogue ever. That drink for that one last drink on the road really got me my focus.
It's like pool.
Yeah.
You get better after like 2-3 drinks, but then like the fourth, you're just.
I only
back
had 3.
So you quietly make your way down the stairs, and you recognize the room with like the basin in it.
Okay, so it is the room with the water?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
But then there's another door at the bottom of that.
There was
we didn't
2.
go through. Yeah.
There was one under the stairs, and there was one where the guys came out.
The secret door that you left open is still ajar.
There's also the door on the other side, like on the right, on the far side.
There was like our
And then
entrance
one
here,
below
and then
upstairs.
stairs, and then one right here, and then the basin, and then there's a secret door, and the one that the red brands came
Oh,
out.
okay.
So there's the
Gotcha.
door.
The door that we had
red
originally
brands
come in.
came out is ajar.
Hmm.
The other door that you came through, the secret door, that's still ajar.
Okay.
And you can't see the other stair. You can't see the other door because it was underneath the stairs, kind of thing.
So probably be.
But
a
I
clear
remember it's
indication
there.
that
Yeah,
no
you
one's
remember
been
it's there.
back in.
Yeah, no
If
one's.
they left all the doors open.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like tiptoe back up to let them know that that's what's there. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to sneak in the room where they came from? They were probably like they
Curious.
probably heard us roaming around in there before,
Yeah.
or
Why not? Let's do it.
Yeah.
okay.
We don't have to draw the whole thing out again. I think we all
Yeah, we can
remember
just
kind of
figure
what
it
it is.
So you guys still haven't taken a long rest. So you guys are still at your hit points that you were at
I didn't have any.
No.
when you.
I don't think any of us had any.
Temporary hit points.
I think Stumble Duck has missed hit points.
Yeah.
Has lost some hit points, and so has Thub. I
Yeah,
believe.
took like 12 damage.
Oh yeah, we're like, let's go back, and the rest at the end, we're like, let's go to the fucking miners exchange.
It's true.
We get some coke at the bar. We're all just tweaking.
Well, you
That's
guys did like drink a beer and stuff.
We did hang. Yeah, we
I'm
did
not
hang
too
out and
concerned,
talk.
I can turn into a bear.
I'll say that you
Could
had.
that have been a short rest?
I said you can spend a die if you want for your short rest, because that would have technically been a short rest that you were doing like at the bar.
Oh,
Maybe this one.
cool.
And I can play some music so you can feel a bit more.
Yeah, diddle-a-dee.
I get.
Yeah, where's
I don't
that
need
music?
heal.
Yeah, we lost it all. How much do you get for a short rest?
One healing surge, one healing die, your D8 or
And I
whatever
think-
Oh, I got a
D10.
D12? Cool.
If you
I
want
will
to.
roll this and
But you
disregard
get
if it is
that number.
less than
You get that number for your level, right? So you have 2 healing, 2 D8 that you can spend.
Is it my
and
hit dice?
on
I
your
roll?
long? Yeah.
So I get 2d12 healing?
Then you can spend one, and then you can choose to spend another one, and then when you do a long rest, you recover half your level of hit die. For future. Make sense?
No, but I'm just going to do what I need to do now. I'm
You
not
can-
worried about the mechanics right now.
Mm-hmm.
On a short rest, go ahead. You're gonna explain it.
Yeah, sorry. I'm also giving you a D6 because I'm playing the Song of Rest.
So you can probably just use one of your d12.
This is back at the bar you were doing this.
Right.
I
This is a
guess.
flashback episode.
Alright.
I'm
Remember
like,
at the bar?
Just
Was
remember
Grinch-
before we go down there, guys. Remember we did this.
Remember
that was
how we
that
did this?
beautiful
And we're-
song,
And we're all healed up now?
Anyone that hears my song heals.
Alright.
I'm a very forgiving DM.
we're also new. This is like our beginners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, so you
Well, some of
are
us are new.
going to make your way. Like, what is your ultimate goal here right now? What are you trying to do in this place?
I thought we were trying to find a goblin.
Well, there were none upstairs, so there's probably a bunch of easily killed goblins.
Right? So let's try to go in the door that they originally came out of to try to find one.
Might as well.
That who came out of?
The guys that,
The red brand.
the red bands that found us in that room the first time.
Okay. You look in that room, and it's got like 3 beds and some other barrels, but there's no other doors leading out of that room. It's basically
It's
just
empty.
like
So
a,
we literally woke them up, kind of thing, and they just
Yeah.
walked in to see what was going on.
yeah, they were probably resting there.
So there's nobody there, nothing's going on.
Not in that room. No.
Do you want to go in the room under the stairs?
Yeah.
We're there. We might as well do it.
I'd like to avoid the main cabin as long
I
as we
agree.
can.
Yeah. Maybe let's close the secret door.
Yeah.
So
You're
that
avoiding the main cavern.
so that One Eye doesn't hear us roaming around.
Yeah. He might already know we're there though.
We would hear him in our heads.
Sure.
You go to check the other door.
Yeah, the one under the stairs.
So you go and close the door.
I don't know. Should I? I'm scared. What if he hears it? He doesn't really leave his crevasse.
Why are you scared of?
Because we
One-
left him.
I go to the
we
door
left
and
him
I
on,
yell,
like-
"Hey, One Eye, are you still in your crevasse?"
And then
Damn
you,
it!
After you yell that down,
Now they all know we're
down the
here.
hall, you hear voices like alert.
Oh.
Let's go fucking kill some shit.
Blah, blah.
What kind of voices?
Are we just gonna go feed One Eye again?
You're hearing
not
common.
One Eye, probably some red brands or something.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there were still going to be a
One
couple
eye,
left.
One Eye, you would just hear thoughts.
Do we
in your
know?
head.
Do we know what they're saying?
You
do
just,
we hear what
you,
they're saying?
You know that they're alert, and you hear footsteps coming.
Okay,
I'm-
so
I'm
let's get
willing to,
ready.
like, I'm willing to go be the distraction and
Yeah, let's get
be
ready.
you guys can all be sneaky.
Yeah.
Perhaps be a bear that jumps off.
Can
and
I
falls
sit on top of the door then?
and then turn into a bear?
Oh my God, yes, please do.
You're gonna climb on top of the door.
Yeah, so they don't see me.
Can
when I
somebody
walk in.
hide in the water?
So
Good.
as the footsteps are approaching,
I'm gonna run back up the stairs so
You
that I can be
are
ready
gonna
for
try to climb up the top of the
I pick
doorway.
him up and put him on top of the door.
Okay, so make a strength check,
How much do you weigh?
Like nothing.
but you have to boost him.
40 pounds.
I'm pretty sure the 6'5".
Well, maybe
Or-
you'll have an easy DC then.
All right. Or a lot, like 19.
Okay, you throw him to the top and make a dexterity to see
Do
if
like
you
a
can
cheerleading move.
like an acrobatics to see if you can balance on top.
9.
You
I help him.
start to fall, and you steady him. So
He did roll really well.
I guess did you roll to help?
I can roll to help. No.
And then you,
Oh no!
you fall. You take one. Yeah, you tried to help him.
Oh my God.
I said the difficulty of him balancing at 10, and he rolled a 9, and you tried to help him, and you rolled a 1. So he falls on top of you, and you are bowled over.
Of course I
How would he be bowled over?
He lands because he rolled a 1.
Yeah, I know, but he's so huge, and this guy's tiny.
You,
With his foot.
your fall is cushioned by that.
Ow.
You take